Hi guys, today I have a resin project that I wanted to share. I actually had a subscriber who asked, could I do a project from start to finish? So I am working with my art resin today, which I pick up from blick.com when I buy these large sizes. And this was the first large size. It's a set that I purchased, and the little caps on it are really hard to get out, so I had to use needle nose pliers to get those out. I buy them from blick.com. I think it's $49.95 with free shipping and handling, but if you want the small sizes, it's cheaper to buy it from Amazon at around half that price. I'm thinking around $24.95, and then if you're a Prime member, you receive your free shipping, and it comes pretty quick. So I mixed a very large batch, and this little silicone cup I received from Amazon with an order I placed for a lowercase alphabet mold, and I will use that mold in this video. So I sped it up a little bit. So I have it sped up to twice at this point, and then as I go further through, I really sped it up, I think 4 times, so the video wouldn't be too long. But I believe the measurement on this is in milliliters, and I filled it to the 100 milliliter line. Then I poured it into a plastic cup and just mixed from there. So I do not stir this fast. The hardest part of this to me is to stir slow. These are my alcohol inks I used. I used Tim Holtz Enchanted Alcohol Pearl ink and then Pearl Mixative Alcohol ink. The pink is the Enchanted and the pearl is the white. Watch how the pink disappears. And I'll pull it up to the camera. I thought, what's happening? I've never had alcohol ink do this, but this is a mixative, and whenever I use alcohol ink, especially the black, it really lightens, and it kind of lightens to a green. Well, I had committed to this much resin. I needed it pink. I went and grabbed some acrylic paint, which is Blick Pink Light acrylic paint. And, you know, if you like this and you're getting your resin, you can pick that up, throw that in the cart, and they sell the alcohol inks and all kinds of stuff. They even sell dyes. This is from Fun Stamper's Journey, which is Spellbinders, and it is, oh, what's the name of this? I show it later. I'll think of this because I love this glitter so much. I'll think of it. I would say I used maybe 2 teaspoons of it. You know, I just kind of pour it in the cap, eyeball it, and definitely don't stir that fast or you'll have bubbles beyond belief. When you put the alcohol ink in, it actually takes away some of the bubbles. And when I put the acrylic paint, I didn't see bubbles really anymore. So that might be something. The more that I create, I might find out that the acrylic paint helps with the bubbles. I'm just not sure. So this Coffin Mold is from Amazon, and I'm thinking it's around $9.99. And it is really sturdy. This is the second time I've used it. The first time, which I have a video from months ago when I first received this, and I did a black with gold glitter in it. And this is Sparkle Cuts. I knew I'd think of it. This is the Fun Stamper's Journey Sparkle Cuts. It's really pretty. I purchased mine on sale. Sometimes they'll put things on sale and then you buy enough at Spellbinders, you get free shipping. And I try to kind of wait and order things as long as it's not, you know, something brand new I have to have it. I try to try things out if I can catch them on sale and get free shipping. So this is actually a Fun Stamper's Journey palette knife that I picked up on sale. And if you can scrape the excess off, and you can get in those fine crevices with a palette knife. You can use a toothpick as well, but you just get more, you cover more area with a palette knife. You it's much thinner than a popsicle stick, so you would not spill as much. Anything that spills wipes up. It depends on what it dries. It typically will just harden and peel right off. I've even spilled it on my countertop and it's hardened and I've picked it off. So, you try not to do that, but usually you're okay. But I still keep my paper towels handy, and I am using a silicone baking mat underneath, which is now an art mat. I would not bake with that anymore. That thing has been through the ringer. Look at it. This is an Etsy die, and at the end when I unmold everything, I will go back over all the products and tell you the name of the company that's from. And let's see, this little mold was just a freebie in something, but I wanted to show these, the first few slower, because I'm using my chapstick. So if I get too much chapstick in there, and that's just my art resin chapstick, I wipe it out with a paper towel. And you can see, you can kind of overspill a little bit. And if there's not enough in the mold, it just like falls back in. And you can take your scraper and you can scrape anything off, which it's like a minuscule amount. And if a little bit of residue is left over, you can cut it, sand it, pick it off, whatever you choose to do. So these are from AliExpress, and their lips, they turn out really, really cute in the demolding. So this is a voiceover because this took from start to finish 45 minutes, and I shrunk it down, I'm going to say, to less than 15 minutes. The demolding I just recorded, and the voiceover and the live voice might sound differently. So notice I didn't put any sort of chapstick in the moon and star. So you'll see what happens with that. This crown mold, it is so incredibly intricate, and this is the first time I've used it. And I think I mentioned that I'm wanting to work more pink into my Halloween. I've purchased the Frank Garcia 31 collection, and I purchased it from a Cherry on Top by pre-order, so I'm waiting for it to come. But I mean, you get a 20% discount, so I ordered as much as they had for the collection. Here I'm doing the letters, and this is the mold that the silicone cup came with. So much came with this mold. It's crazy. I'm going to give them a rave review and purchase another one. But the Frank Garcia collection has a lot of pink in it, and it's vintage, but I don't know, it's more of a modern take on vintage. It's absolute perfection. I can't wait to receive it. But mine hasn't shipped yet because he had some molds, and I ordered the molds and they're not in yet. So as soon as that comes in, I'll share the papers, the stickers, everything that I purchased. And he even has tinsel trim with it. I was like, what? So because you guys know I love tinsel. So I will then look at, like, compare the pink, maybe try to get a complementary pink with his collection and do his molds in orange and pink and black. And I picked up 2 molds because, sometimes it's just better to have 2 when you've got the resin made and ready. And now here I slow it down because I wanted to show how you can kind of painstakingly do the small things. I don't mind it. I think you know yourself well enough to know, ooh, would I want to take a popsicle stick and drip resin into that bow and to get the mold. I love it. I love that cute little bow mold. Like I said, this was about 45 minutes, and that's the work time of this. So I worked all the way up to my work time. You know whether you'd want to do that. So don't buy the teeny tiny molds if you don't want to do that. I think some people would be like, ugh, I'd rather chuck it in the trash. But I don't mind it. I actually find it very relaxing and calming. enjoy it. I start out with the big stuff and then work to the small stuff with whatever I have left. And this is like a little basement bar that we have, and in one of the cabinets underneath me I have molds. So if you're wondering like, where are all these molds coming from, I just kept pulling them out and pulling them out. And then I used my little creme brulee torch, which took all the bubbles out, and that's it. And the next step is going to be the demolding. So if you're still hanging in there, you'll see how great the projects turn out. And check out my Instagram, Raleigh Girl Designs. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.
Okay, guys, so here's the fun part where we get to see how it did. So just going to go back over what I used. I used the Tim Holtz Pearl Mixative, the Ranger Alcohol Pearl. This is also Tim Holtz Enchanted. And those are the alcohol inks. And then Blick Matte Acrylic Pink Light is the color. So let's start off. We'll start off with something small. So here's the cat. They're cured and dried. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Look how beautiful that is, because you just never know. How is it gonna turn out? Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I had a little extra left over in my cup after I got done filming. So now this one was a little bit older. So I find that the longer you wait, the harder it is to demold. So I think maybe something happens chemically. Cute. I need something white to put it on, but that's okay. I've got paper towels. I thought some pink bones would be cute. See, look how easy. These were done early, how easy they popped out. You know what? I did not chapstick that one, and I did chapstick these two. I chapsticked almost all of them. Almost all of them. So, these are really pretty. This mold, where did I get this mold? I'm not sure if this came with something. I think this came with something I purchased. But this mold, which I forgot to take the little glasses out. I did that last minute because it just barely took anything. This is a UV resin mold from Michaels. And these are, if you see, I don't know if you can see the profile. I'll try and hold it. These stick up higher. So you don't have to worry about the holes filling up because the resin would run out. That's really nice, really, really nice. So if you want to try a mold, and you know, this one is just kind of taking the smallest bits you can get and letting it run into the mold, and then take your little scraper and scrape anything off. Oh my gosh, that'll be cute on a little ghost. Oh, darling. So we'll just work our way over. I wasn't 100% positive about using this, but it was mixed and I had to put something in there. So I went with it. Oh my gosh, these are gorgeous. Adorable. Look, I don't even really need to buy bow cabochons because I can make them. I can make them quicker than I can get to the store. And see how these attached? Look how it peels. If it hasn't been quite 24 hours for me, it's been about 20 hours. And I think the more stuff you mix in it, it takes it a little bit longer to cure because it's not quite as pure of an acrylic or resin. It's not pure resin anymore, so it takes a little bit. This, look, just peel it right off with your fingernails. It comes right off. You can take scissors, get the rest off. It's so much fun and so easy to work with. And even if it's dry, you can trim that off. See, look at that, piece of cake. It's easier to do it though when it's still malleable. Oh, I love these. I've got one more in here. Look at that darling little darling little bow. Oh my gosh. So cute. Let's get the shoe. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, that might be my favorite shoe I've done so far. Let's see, I have a paper towel right here. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. And it cleaned off some little resin overflow that I could not get off. I don't really, like, I know I've heard people say make sure your molds are clean. I don't really know how you clean resin that is stuck to silicone off. That can be filed off, trimmed off, whatever. Guys, come on with this. I mean, it's so cute. It's so fun to do. You know, you have to really want it though. And just the return is unbelievable. And these Fun Stampers Journey sparkle cuts, I have the best result with those. It's the sizing and how sparkly they are. And see how it's still malleable? So just, I find if I lay things upside down, gravity just flattens them right out. Shall we do this one? Shall we do the piece de resistance? Oh, I am so excited. As much as I torch this, there is one bubble right there. But it's underneath. It does not matter to me. Does not matter at all. Now, I remember this being a little tricky. And this is a mold I picked up off Amazon. And I recall it took a few days to arrive. Even though I'm a Prime member. Guys. Oh, that's good stuff. So my quest to work pink into my Halloween is working. Look at this. Look at those crisp lines and angles. And I mean, are you kidding me? I wish I had brought the black one over here to compare it. I might run go get it. Okay, let's see. Look at that. Now, I think the key is going up under this rim and making sure you get silicone in there. I think that's the key to this. Look. Where's my paper towel? Oh my gosh. Let's look at the side. There's a little bit right here. And that is just from overflow from the last one I did, which the last one I did was black. And these little, that tiny black piece right there, that will trim right off with a pair of scissors or a nail file or whatever I choose to get it off with. Now this, since it's still malleable, I'm gonna sit the lid in there and I'm going to sit this upside down so it cures. And then, because I could squeeze it, I could crush this with my hand right now. It's gonna take 24 to 72 hours to get it lined up. But I mean, it is a really good, snug fit. I don't see how I could have gotten any more in there. Oh my gosh, so thrilled. Because it's malleable, there. It's in, it looks flush. I'm gonna sit it like that and stop pressing on it. Okay, let's see the ghost. Now, this mold, I know I took my little torch to it. You are not supposed to do that. This mold, I did not put chapstick on either. It worked out lovely. This is just a really good quality mold. But, so they do not recommend putting heat on this. I haven't had any trouble. Look at that. Why do I keep moving this? Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, there was a little bit of resin there. Oops. So make sure your work surface is clean. I have these shoes, these poor shoes that go through so much. I've ruined the mold. Now I've gotten resin on this, but it'll come off. There we go. See how they can move? Oh my gosh, so cool. Now this is a piece that's cured. Look at that. You could get little dots. If that was something you really wanted, they're pretty. Okay, this one's in there. This one might not be ready. This was a later. I think after a certain time, you can't get them out. Like if it gets too hot, uh-oh. Let's hope these came out. Wow. This is a new AliExpress mold. Wow, that is intricate. Oh my gosh, look at that. So I'll let that sit. Can you believe that? Wow. I mean, I hope it's picking up the detail. Show this one again. And I don't want to start tugging on these tiny pieces until I know it's ready. Okay. Let's get the heart. This was a later one that I did. Came out beautifully. I just have the best luck with this heart. This is AliExpress, I believe. I think you can get it on Amazon. It might be Amazon. And then some lips. And then the letters, oh my gosh, let's see all the letters. So I did an I for Isabella, a B and an O because I wanted to do boo. And this is new from Amazon. And it came with like a keychain and one of those manual screwdrivers and little sparkle bits. This was a great deal. I think it was around $9. And I did treat this with chapstick. Oh my gosh, that eye is cute, right? That eye is cute. I'm really excited about the B and the O. Now the trick is going to be, luckily I recorded myself doing it because the trick is going to be getting the next O to match. And luckily I did that. And luckily I like the colors so much, I wouldn't mind doing more with this, like some pumpkins, and I did it in for me, for Nicole. Oh my gosh, so cute. I did a W for someone. And like I said, I used on all the letters, even if it wasn't shown. Some stuff I had to cut out because my head was showing. I did chapstick in all of these. And then I did a 31 for Halloween. Because why not, right? Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm going to have to give them a great review. And I think I want a second one because like when you need 2 letters, like if you want to do eek, you need 2 E's. And there's so many people with K's in my family. Love it, love it, love it. If anyone needs the link to anything, just let me know and I will post that. This is, oh my gosh, those are fantastic. You can't really tell when they're clear what exactly they're going to look like. Wow. I need to take a picture of this and add it to their review at AliExpress. I am ready for Valentine's Day. Look at that. Wow, look at all this goodness. Okay, we're going to try to get this out. I'm going to leave it if it won't. Is there something, there's a trick where you can put this in the freezer or put it in boiling water and a stuck resin mold will come out. I don't know that I chapstick to this one, but I have used it before. So they'll be cute if they come out. We'll cross our fingers and hope they come out because I really like this one. One more tug. I'm just not going to risk it. I'll let this cure a little more. And that's it, guys. So, oh my goodness. These are from Etsy. These are from, okay, what is the name of this? I think it's like Mold Addict. So if you want these, go ahead, go on Etsy. I'm thinking somewhere around $10 for this guy. And then shipping. And you have to wait a week for them to make it, because I think they have a job, you know, a regular job. You have to wait a week for them to make it. And then, you know, it's going to take a few days to get to you. It took 2 weeks for them to make it, and then a few days for it to get to me. So I would think around the holiday, right here around Halloween, you might wait longer. But if you like stuff, grab it, and you've got plenty of time. And thanks for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.